Imagine stepping into the world of tropical paradise and a place where you have juicy fruits, lush flowers, and the warmth of cedar wood. If you have all of these things, and if you want to capture that in the bottle, you don't need to think about anything else but Tropicalia by IFF. And the beauty about this product is it everything that I shared, tropical fruits, juicy lush and everything, that is in one drop. Before we start, my name is Danish. I'm a perfumer at Bulvvark, and today I'll be talking about Tropicalia, the most recent launch by IFF, the crazy product. Why it is crazy is because I want you to show the book that I have by IFF and what their in-house perfumers say about this product. So I guess you might be able to see the screen right now. You see they've mentioned an ultra high impact tropical fruity floral note. A very powerful tropical fruity and white flower molecule gives greater performance to fruity tropical nuances. There are different formulas they have shared in this booklet. I'm not going to cover all the formulas, but I'm going to give you a hint about how potent the material is. So before we start, I would like to talk about what Elise Pajot has said about Tropicalia. Elise Pajot is an in-house perfumer at IFF, and she says Tropicalia is a unique, outspoken ingredient that will push the performance and bring a new dimension to your creation. I agree with her because it's a new direction, it's a new dimension in the industry. Whenever we talk about the potent material, we have ambers, we have animalic notes, or we have something that is potent and not even pleasant. But this time we have something that is tropical, yet it is very diffusive and potent. Before we go ahead, because I know you might be having the screen handy and you might take a screenshot to, experiment. And that is the reason there's a disclaimer that comes with the booklet shared by IFF. That is, the IFF formulas shown in the booklet are offered as an aid to the perfumer's creativity only and have no regulatory significance at all. The recommended end use and dosage levels of these demonstration formulas are shown only as a guidance. This information should not be relied upon as an warranty for the ingredient's performance in any end product. It is the perfumer's responsibility to fully test and satisfy themselves when determining in the ingredient it is suitable for use in a customer's end product. It is recommended that the user should also check the demonstration formula's safe use with the IFRA as well. So basically, now you might be thinking if IFF has created something and if it is about the in-house perfume Alice Pedro, and if she's creating something out of it, why won't she create a product that aligns with IFRA standards, right? So when you come up with a product that is totally new, it's new launch, it is not something that IFRA has it. Understand the concept. It is with IFF. Now IFF will send it to IFRA. IFRA will run the lab test, will go through the allergens and everything. And after that, they'll come up with the certification where they'll mention, the limitations or the usage. But trust me, guys, IFF is so sure about the product that they are like, you don't need to exceed even in the small dosage. It works well. And I totally agree with that because imagine if you take it 10 to 30% in your formula, in the entire formula, up to 20%, or even 10% or 5%, you're going to mess it. It is not something that you needed. You need something at just a pace of 0.25 at max in your 100 grams perfume. And to understand that in detail, I'll be sharing, but before that, on this page, you can see there's a scanner. I want you guys to scan it and check the video. You'll be directed to YouTube page of IFF, and that's where you'll be able to see the video about the vibe, about the fragrance vibe. Personally, if you ask me, I feel it more like muskmelon, a very fresh tropical note with mango, And the effects they have shared over here is like, it smells like melon. It has the effect of banana. It is butyric. When you say butyric, it is something that is, also note of cherry, a pinch of cherry, or the strawberries, and a lot of other products that you can imagine, or fruits. Again, if I keep reading this, you'll find, very powerful tropical, fruity, and white floral. So I'm not going to go in detail about the product, because you'll find it, everything is just being repeated. It is because they have bought a new product that is going to be a game changer in the industry. It is about, so imagine if you're creating a product with Hedion, and you've added some natural flowers, LMR or anything, and then you have some more materials wherein your product is flat. It has, a lot of amazing stuff, but it is not having the good projection. So that's where just a pinch of Tropicalia and everything changes. So it's a game changer in that way. So it's a specialty chemical, by the way. So when IFF claims it to be specialty, it has to be, right. And how specialty chemical works is like, even if you use them in trace amounts, it changes the game. I'll quickly go through the formula, the final formula for perfume, created by Elise Pajot. She has created it with the top note of peach, coconut, benzoin, middle note clove, jasmine, violet flower, base is vanilla bean, warm amber, sandalwood, tonka bean. Formula description: a sensual vanilla fragrance accentuated by creamy sandalwood and precious ambers, is freshened up by delicate violet and dewy jasmine. She has named it Veniani, very beautiful name to be honest, and it has been created at 10%. When I say 10%, it is EDT, with the toilet, and the projection is going to be really good in this, but it will last you around 6 hours at max. And here you see the formula. It is the first note they've used is Jasmine Absolute India LMR at 10%. So it's a diluted product. And here you see total 1000. So when you have 1000, consider it in grams. If you had the formula at 100, then this would be into percentage. Even with the numbers, you can understand it's not in the percentage, it is in grams. So just go ahead, check the formula, do it. I only wanted to share Tropicalia in this, which is at 1% dilution. And at 1% dilution, they've just used 10 grams in 1 kg. So that is how beautiful and impactful it is. If you want to try something that I created, so the very first time when I received it, it was a sample that I received, and I was like, when I smelled it, I was like, okay, this is something potent. And back then I was not having the information like, the booklet that I have right now. So I just took 0.15 grams of Tropicalia. I added 10 grams of Timber Silk and 3 grams of Operonide, and the rest was 75 grams of alcohol. It is a very flat fragrance that I wanted to just, check how impactful Tropicalia is, and with that only 0.15 grams. Trust me, guys, even, in the 6th hour of the application, I meet people and they're like, dude, you're smelling something with melons, or at times some smell it mango, some are like, it's pineapple, and some are like, there are a lot of berries that I smell. So it is mysteriously projecting, and it is mesmerizingly amazing. If you want to know more about it, get in touch with me. You can definitely put your questions in the comments. That's where I love connecting with you all, and I'll be definitely replying to each and every comment. A part of this, if you have anything that you would like to know about the product, or if you'd like to have a sample or something like that, you can see my WhatsApp number in the channel's description page. You can go over there. And before I end up, I would like to share that it was lovely connecting with you all. Only one thing that I would say is like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. Have a good one. Bye bye.